everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Let's see some of the numbers here for James Harden.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and it's Jordan in at the center. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard. And the NBA, Chris, with a long regular season, we know that. Are there things that can make the season seem even longer? Or shorter, or in between for that matter?
Yeah, Kevin, well, I tell you what, the cliche, time flies when you're having fun. Well, we all know that's true. So when you're losing or not seeing eye to eye, that's when the season can really drag on.
Bucket is good. LeBron's got the opening bucket of the night here for Los Angeles.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Pass to Durant from deep three-point range. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
Here's KD. And Jordan sends it back. They get it back. Harden, no good. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York. And that one's good. Westbrook.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Durant. A 29-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Lethal three-point shooter Durant is especially dangerous when he's looking to get revenge.
Here's Westbrook. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sweet little floater. Westbrook's got 5.
You can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean, in control at any speed.
Now here's Harden. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. It's LeBron with the drive. He gets it in there. LeBron's got his second bucket.
But that's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
Outside Irving. Now the pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Irving passes to KD. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Durant against LeBron. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
throw good. James.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Some numbers for Malik Monk. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 13 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. No good with the elbow jumper. Davis dishes to Westbrook. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam. And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, GA. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Passes to LeBron. Davis in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here is Aldridge. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Here's James. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Harden scanning the floor. High post try, and a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got 11 points.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Westbrook, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Irving kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Durant.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
The kick out to LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Nets trail by 12. Timeout called. The Nets. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
About halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You take a look at Los Angeles, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Westbrook, no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 10. Pass to Irving. Outside Durant, feeds to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
You don't put up numbers like Griffin unless you can finish through the contact inside.
Lakers leading by 8. Pops it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooter. This first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Westbrook against Irving. And finished off by Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Irving surveying the floor. KD, that's for 2. And the shot is long. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to New York. Irving against Westbrook. And they double up LeBron. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Here's Anthony after the basket by Brooklyn. Kicks to Jordan. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that shouldn't be easy.
And the pass to Claxton. Back to Mills. Harris, right side. Millsap inside. It's good. Millsap's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
Give credit to Millsap. As the game has changed for a power forward, so has he, developing a good jump shot from beyond.
Westbrook out to Anthony. Three-pointer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Mills passes to Harris. Again, the Nets for 2.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Claxton, no good. Lakers leading by 11. To the middle. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Millsap. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Westbrook with it, covered by Mills. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 16.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Now here's Mills. For 3, Harris. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Westbrook gets it to go. 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Harris outside. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Brown. That shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Okafor is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Both free throws good from Anthony. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nets trail by 17. Mills with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's blocked.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Pass to Carmelo with 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. And if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Anthony is out there with Howard. And it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Rondo in at the point.
Well, for a point guard, despite shaky range, Rondo has a pretty good field goal percentage for his career. A lot of that is shot selection.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Now here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bazemore against Johnson. Rondo looking around. Howard misses.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Harris. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Outside Rondo. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Rondo's got 4 this quarter.
When I think of Rondo, you have to think of the touch he has. I mean, on the floater, passes, everything he does offensively.
Johnson outside. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Okafor. Over a reason. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Los Angeles. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. So for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Okafor. James Harden comes in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Wayne Ellington. He's off on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And Bazemore kicks to Rondo. Pass to Davis. Tipped away. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Harden's got 11.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
The pass to Davis. Passes it to Bazemore. Fires for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Howard hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Doumbouya gets a wide open look. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up. Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Irving dishes to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is, just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
And Trevor Ariza, a different player now than he once was, but during his prime, he was as athletic as anybody on the floor.
You can say that again, G.A. And he's done a good job adjusting his game as he's grown older. He went from mostly a slasher to a 3-and-D player. I mean, it's allowed him to have a lengthy career.
First free throw is good. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Harden's shot is good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The drive by James. Great D that time from Griffin. Nets trail by 14. Outside Irving. LeBron grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 9 points.
And Davis has added strength over his career. I mean, it really helps him inside.
Outside Durant. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Outside Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
Such a smooth operator. I mean, Irving knows he has the green light to let it fly from deep.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to James. Outside, Davis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets trail by 13. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano erupt.
Aldridge against James. Outside for Davis. No good on the triple. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Griffin inside. Ariza covering. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Harden.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
The Nets making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Ariza. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
First one falls for him. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Irving. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And finished off by KD.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
Pass to Nunn. Jordan kicks to Monk. Pass to James. Now the feed to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Agility, height, hands. I mean, Davis has every advantage on this play. The defense kind of, you see that? I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Ball's knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Back to LeBron. He kicks it to Monk. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Monk's being assertive off the catch. It's a challenge for the D to get up on him because he's so quick to rise and fire.
Irving passes to Durant. Griffin trying to get open. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Durant. LA has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And James throws it down.
And defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Here's Millsap, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
James, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And that one is good. Harden's got 22.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now James, 17 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony comes in for Davis, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Malik Monk. Irving, good.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
to the left side wing. Fires from 14. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Harris outside. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Los Angeles leading by 4. The kick out to Westbrook. There's the pass to LeBron. To the inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Irving passes to Claxton. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Harris looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Westbrook against Millsap. None. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
None against Irving. Harris outside. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. None. That's good.
That's when the double team hurts the defense. I mean, when they're guarding the player smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
And here is Irving. And the shot goes down.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how'd you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off of my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking, and I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes,
There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 18 points, 6 assists, and of course every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. Shaq, he seems too versatile almost to stop.
Yeah, he's dominant in all aspects of the game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Well, he's a Hall of Famer if he stays healthy. But I don't think he cares about his individual accolades. What do you guys think?
I think he just wants rings.
Yeah, I believe so too.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nets trail by 7. Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Outside Durant, a 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Davis finds James, and they double up James. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Passes it to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving against Westbrook. Here's KD. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Monk, no one around him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
Well, it's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving passes to KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. 2 shots. The first free throw is good.
Oh, the skill, length, the timing. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
Durant nails both of them.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Durant against Westbrook. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, G.A., he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there. Yes.
Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, he can dominate. I mean, beat you up in so many ways. And Davis is giving this D a thumping tonight.
Feeds it to Griffin. That shot misses. Great D that time from Jordan.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Pass to Durant from deep. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
From deep, Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got 25 points.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone. And you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
And they double up LeBron. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Davis kicks to James, and they double up James, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at James. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Okafor is checked in for Aldridge. And it's Johnson in for Blake Griffin. Johnson dishes to Irving. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Rondo passes to Ellington. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And the pass there flows.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Anthony is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. LeBron kicks to Monk. Hits it from three-point range. Monk's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Right side, Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Anthony. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now Brown. There's the lob to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Los Angeles leading by 20. James dishes to Anthony. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Westbrook's got 24 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
And when Griffin is healthy, he's an effective player, a double-double threat who's tough to match up against.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. Blake Griffin hits them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And here is James. Left side, Davis.
Davis gets to the line a whole lot. And people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them. And so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's appointment viewing only.
Irving passes to KD. Here's Griffin. And the Nets miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. At the top of the key, Monk. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Monk's got 6 points in the quarter.
Once Monk starts heating up, he's dangerous. I mean, he's sometimes able to flat out take over games with the scoring ability.
The pass to Irving. It's stolen by Monk. And stolen by Irving. And here's the break. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that.
Oh, I mean, they can't do anything about Westbrook tonight. I mean, you tell me how to check him because I don't have an idea.
Irving passes to KD. There's the 3. Great D that time from James.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Monk. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer. Monk fighting through contact like a vet.
Now here's Irving. Outside Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 15 here tonight. No one near him. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Oh, showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Irving with the ball. Passes it to Durant. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in for the Nets. Okafor is checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin. Doomboy is checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. And both free throws good for Durant.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Ellington. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown. Ellington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's KD, and he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 28 points for the game.
There was a time when people said Durant didn't finish well through contact. Those days are long gone.
Davis surveying the floor. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League. which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Mills, and here's KD for 3. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. LA has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Outside Durant. And the Nets miss again.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Outside Rondo, back to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
To the middle. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Brown is checked in for Brooklyn. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington finds Howard. Here's Rondo. It's hauled in by Brown. Burnett shooting an efficient 53% from the field. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down at times. You know, then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Okafor kicks to Mills. The Lakers with the rebound. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. Got that one up quick. Horton Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Now Mills. Left side, Brown. Another shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Rondo. Pass to Horton Tucker. From downtown, trains it from beyond the arc.
Rajon Rondo's never been a sharp shooter, but over the course of his career, he's gotten more comfortable from range.
Here's Okafor. Good D by Howard. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Ellington the pass to Rondo. There's the triple. Doumbouya pulls it in.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The Lakers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Right side, Rondo. A floater, and the layup is up and in.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Brown outside. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Okafor. Got a piece of it. Now here's Rondo. The pass to Horton Tucker. Rondo against Johnson. Rondo dishes to Howard. Shot clock at 3. Over Johnson. Tries again. And Okafor with the block. Howard. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb in snatching up offensive rebounds.
Passes to Doumbouya. Here's Mills. Gets an open look and hits. Mills has got his first 2 points of the night. The Lakers on offense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Here's Mills. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Howard. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Okafor finds Mills inside, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Outside Rondo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.